After a brief slump that resulted in 2 losses, the Minnesota Timberwolves have regained their form, keeping them at the top of the Western Conference. In their last 5 games, they have emerged victorious 4 times, with the latest being against the Dallas Mavericks. Excellent season so far for the Minnesota Timberwolves, especially when it comes to defense, which is impossible not to mention, considering that the Timberwolves are the best team in that segment in the entire league. Also, defensive rebounding, thanks to Rudy Gobert, looks fantastic, making it clear that this is a team destined for great achievements. Regarding the offense, the biggest load is carried by Anthony Edwards, who has continued with outstanding performances after the FIBA World Cup. A potential issue at the moment is three-point shooting, which the Minnesota Timberwolves could address by acquiring Bogdan Bogdanovic, who's of interest to them. Defensively, there isn't much to add when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, while on the offensive end, there is certainly room for improvement. In addition, the Timberwolves must work on consistency to avoid setbacks like the one against the San Antonio Spurs, where they were defeated by 112 despite being significant favorites. In the last 20 days, the Orlando Magic has been in a very poor form. In the past 12 games, the team has suffered 9 losses and managed only 3 victories. In their latest match, they defeated the San Antonio Spurs. Orlando Magic had a fantastic start to the season, appearing poised to exceed expectations and perform better than anticipated. However, they experienced a significant dip in form, evident in only 3 victories in their last 11 games. This decline can be attributed to a slump in the offensive aspect of the team, which after a brilliant start now seems uninspired in most matches. Actions are primarily driven by the individual qualities of players, raising questions about the team's offensive strategy. Paolo Banchero remains the statistically best player on the team, closely followed by the Wagner brothers, Franz and Moritz, who play crucial roles on both ends. Wendell Carter is also in improving form. Considering the defensive quality of their opponents, the question arises regarding how much opportunity Orlando Magic will have to enhance their offensive performance in this match. On the other hand, their defense is not shining either, requiring perhaps the team's best game in the last month if they wish to have any chance in this matchup. In the only matchup this season, the Minnesota Timberwolves secured a win with a score of 113. 92 and Karl Anthony Towns contributed 28 points. Absences and injuries. Mike Conley is questionable, while Jalen Clark will definitely not play for the Minnesota Timberwolves. On the other side, Gary Harris is out. Minnesota has the opportunity to start a new winning streak in front of their home fans, facing an opponent that fits their strategy perfectly. If they perform well on both ends, there is no doubt they will be a step closer to victory. Therefore, our suggestion is a Minnesota Timberwolves win by at least 6 points. Our prediction is Minnesota Timberwolves minus 5.5.